What's going on, everybody? It's Nathan back from AllThingsNerd, and today we're going to be doing another League of Legends Basics guide. I do apologize for the noise in the background. Like the last video, it has been extremely hot where I live, and I have the air conditioner unit to my right running, and I have my computer running, and so they're competing for noise and who can get louder, so it's just a lot of fun. But today I wanted to look at what it means to CS and why is CS so important. So we're actually going to be practicing CS with Varus. Varus is a typical AD standard range marksman. And for those of you who are new to League and maybe don't know what to buy, you actually typically want to start with a Doran's Blade and a health potion. Or what I have is the Biscuit of Rejuvenation, but we'll go over that later. Maybe we'll go over that later in the Masteries. So we're going to be heading down to lane. Now, let me explain just a little bit about CS. Now, CS usually stands for creep score, and it will be, or minion kills. I don't know if you're old school in League, but like I said, these videos are not for veteran players. We have actually deactivated minion spawn for just a minute. We are in the practice tool, and we just want to wait just a minute so I can explain. So minion kills. Why it's important is minion kills are one of the most important things in League of Legends, and the reason being is because all your gold you're essentially going to be getting is from farming. You also get gold from champion kills, jungle monsters. You will not get gold from objectives other than taking the Nexus, which is kind of cool. You'll actually get rewarded 50 gold if you're the last person to kill the Nexus, but of course that's useless gold and it doesn't really matter. So one of the main things about CSing and why it's so important is about every 14 to 15 CS you get, that counts as a kill. So it is very important that you do not miss CS. If you notice, a lot of time in lower elo, CS will typically be around maybe 80 to 100 by like 20 minutes. That's lower than that, maybe like 50 to like 80. But in higher elo, you'll maybe see upwards towards like 150 to 200. That is really good. That's like never missing any CS. So there's a huge difference. So why it's so important to CS, it just gives you way more gold than the other player, but also every 15, 14 CS you will get a kill equal towards that goal. So we're actually going to try on the minions here. And basic CSing, we're actually going to be here in the bot lane, because typically as an AD carry you're going to be here in the bot lane with your support. And I already went over, we're playing Varus, but for newer players who are maybe starting the game, typically on Varus you'd start with your Q because you would want to take it for harassing and pushing the lane, but we're not even going to worry about that. We're just going to be worrying about practicing our CSing. And we're actually going to take our W, which is Blighted Quiver, and it will give us bonus basic attack. It will give us 10. So if we miss a CS, I'm just really bad. So a standard lane here, you want to wait till the minion drops to maybe just 25% health or a little less, and then attack. You have to remember that you're going to get more CS for the melees than you are the ranged. But the ranged, see, there we go, we missed the CS, we already suck. It's good for me to practice my CS too. The ranged minions take less damage than the armored minions do, because they have, of course, more armor and they're tanky minions. We're going to take our Q next. So the ranged minions don't have to get as low as the tanky minions to take your CS, especially at level 2. So it just takes some time to get used to. Oh, I just missed another one. And I just missed another one. Yep, I am terrible. And I missed another one. Oh my god. So I needed to make this video. It's good for me to practice my CS. And I'm a 5-year veteran of the game. It's not good. And a plat player. So you can see where plat players are. Oh, missed the cannon. So this is just something you can practice on your own. I just missed another one. So we're gonna actually let the minions push. Actually, we're gonna toggle off minions, and we're gonna toggle back on. And so yeah, I mean, this is just something you can practice on your own. Now, typically being under tower, what's gonna happen is when you have minions pushed up the tower, the mage minions in the back, the ranged, they're going to take 2 hits and die. So you want to have, so what you want to do is auto it before the minion, or before the tower does. Let it go, let it get hit, and then let it get hit again, and then you should get the kill. I think it's about 3 hits for the melee, and then you should auto it. That is honestly one of the hardest things to do in League of Legends personally, is mastering CSing under tower. And even the pro players have a hard time doing that. I have a hard time just CSing in lane, as you can tell. So it's definitely a struggle, but you definitely, it'll just come as you start playing the game. You'll definitely learn better how to move your champion around the lane so you don't get harassed and stay in free range. Okay, we're actually going to level our Q. And also, make sure you get used to using your spells for CS. So let's say especially, you'll notice a lot of times in higher elo, like pro games. Okay, wow, we are horrible. When it starts to get more minions, it gets a lot harder to time, see, like that. If you notice in pro games, especially like, so I'm playing an AD marksman. They're mostly focused on AD, of course. Now, if you're actually CSing with a mage, for instance, you would actually have a way harder time because mages don't have attack damage. They're based off ability power, and so you're constantly using your mana to CS under tower and get CS. That's why you'll see in higher elo games, or compared to lower elo games, people will actually sacrifice a lot of their mana just to not miss CS, because it is so important. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little guide on CSing. If you have any questions, please comment down below. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to our channel and share the video. I appreciate your support. If you have any ideas on maybe something you would want me to go over next when it comes to League of Legends basics, I'm happy to help. As you can tell, I still suck at the game. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you, and keep up the good work.